messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. Can you see forever we will go? We are forever learning, one step at a time. As long as the world is turning, I'll be by your side. We'll keep the fire burning, I'll never see you hurt. You know I can't explain it in a way of words. We both know that you'll understand, and you'll see if you take my hand, and I'll go out of my own way for you. I'll go out of my own way.
Fast cut. What up, everybody? Make sure we got it all here. Alrighty. Hi, Mom. Your daughter is here with me today.
Hi, Mom.
I don't think I'll ever forget when I sent Wizzy those Pokemon cards that she bought for her nephew. And then on the shipping label, I put Wizzy McMahon. Too old for this new tech. Well, luckily, YouTube is much more basic on what they have on the tech side, but it's supposedly getting better, but I explained it a few streams back. Basically, I don't like the direction that Twitch is going. They're kind of fucking over the viewer and the creator at this point. So we're making a transition over to YouTube. But if you would prefer to be on Twitch, that is more than fine. I will still be able to see your chat. So Streamlabs OBS has a nice multi-stream chat box, so I can see everything. Bye. What's up, Basin?
We will.
Yeah, don't worry, we will. This is like mid-year Christmas for us. Pretty sure our neighbors look at us crazy seeing like just like 50 fucking boxes outside of our house. Doing good. We wasn't it we were watching Alone, like we did
Alone. Yeah.
some yard work this morning, washed the dogs, and
Watched Alone. I baked.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, she made
It was nice, guys.
some
nice.
hoagie rolls for our French dip that
Yep.
we cooked up in the crock pot. Oh man, it was delicious.
It was like my redemption bake after the rolls that didn't work out a week or two ago.
Oh, I mean, those hoagies. I mean, I told you
good.
earlier. Bread makes the sandwich every single time. No matter what you put in between it, if it's shit bread, then it'll taste bad. But those hoagie rolls were amazing. All right, so I don't even know. If they do. So this is the mouse that I use, and I don't need it right now, but I like having a backup
In case of emergency.
in case of emergency, or in case of a Diablo stream where I completely destroy my right click. Hey, Grumpy, I appreciate the resub, man. Yep, there's that grumpy chicken. You're gonna link me it in Discord? All right, let's see. What do we got? Can I pull this up on stream?
The important questions. I like the eyebrows on that one too. That's commitment to your look.
That is intense right there. Hey, you know what? I think that's the one that Narc uses for his Ashes videos, and there's the white one too. I wonder if he bought that. Holy shit, goals. Beard goals right here. 100%. Fucking cheese, dude. The eyebrows do
right?
it. 100%.
Those eyebrows are intense.
Only to open up his espresso, discover they sent him maxi pads instead. Coffee maker yesterday. Had to order some espresso for my husband. It showed up on my doorstep today. He was stoked to try it out. Only to open up his espresso to discover they sent him. What? That didn't actually happen. That you're making that up. That did not actually happen.
Remember that time that we sent a helicopter battery to Taiwan and it wasn't? Like it might not. It was NWRM.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Shipping mistakes happen. As a logistician, but
I mean, I remember when we sent a airplane that was supposed to have fake nuclear weapons on it that had actual nuclear weapons on it.
Oops.
I'd say our bad, but I wasn't there yet.
Right,
so.
yeah. That wasn't us. Yeah.
Now, by the time I got there, I was like in the middle of all of the fucking reviews and exercises the base had to go over for like basically the entire time I was there. I think they finally...
I mean, and me too. It was 4 exercises, UEIs, NSIs, that whole time. Just inspections, always.
Constant inspections.
They're like, why can't you get your work done?
I don't know. Wasn't there? Not my problem. All right.
That is disappointing, though. Excited for your coffee, and then no.
Create list.
PrimeDay. So after that whole talk with Chibi too, is there a smaller version of that has buttons on the side?
So that's the Razor.
Okay. Because I would like to have like a mouse that worked for it.
So
But it's just that my hand is too small for your mouse.
right, and I
Like-
intentionally went with the Corsair over the Razer
Yeah.
for 2 reasons. One, it was bigger, it felt better in my hand.
Mhm.
And two, the material on it feels much more sturdy than the Naga.
Okay.
So, like, I went through, I'd say on average, I probably go through a mouse once a year if I'm like really putting it to work. But with the Naga, I was going through like 2 a year.
Okay.
Like I'm not kind with certain buttons on my mouse.
Well, I know when you're playing Diablo. I can hear it from
Oh yeah.
like,
Yeah, she knows what game
There's-
I'm playing just based on the sound of the keyboard and the mouse.
or if you're yelling at Hanzo or. You
If I'm yelling, I'm playing Overwatch. That's just
know.
that's just the basics of it.
Yeah.
405 on sale tomorrow. What's on sale tomorrow? Prime Day doesn't start until the 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I so it's never like the entire mouse fails. It's usually 2 buttons. It's the number 4 button and it's the right click. The right click and the left click actually. If I have like any delay in my mouse, like if I click something and it does not do what I want it to do, I'm like, new mouse. Like I have any idea. Okay, so mom, Today. is the 10th. Tomorrow will be the 11th.
Oh, we do this with Mini-Beard.
Following that, don't make her feel worse.
Sorry.
Following that will be the 12th. That is when Prime Day starts. She's like, fuck you, close the stream. Yeah, so that is this one.
Or I need like a child's hand for reference.
A child's hand for reference. No, as long as it is the same, like from what I had in the past,
Okay.
then that's gonna be added to Prime Day.
Nice.
All right, and I forget what keyboard I have. This
Oh.
looks right. Maybe just. Oh well, that's just the buttons though. Like I could get replacement parts if I needed to. Again, this is more just to have it as backup. I don't go through keyboards nearly as fast as whatchamacallit's mice. Is it this one? Looks like it.
That looks like it.
It's all the same buttons.
I think there's a mic. Little speaker over there. It's a little different.
Oh yeah, the volume scroll wheel. I mean, it's close enough. It probably would be fine. I'll see if they have the scroll wheel one. It's probably more though. I mean, this one is older because I've had this one for a little while, but so they could have just upgraded the model. What is going on over there? What does that center thing do?
What are you grumbling about, Rufus? You have a queen size bed, 4 pillows, a blanket, and Grogu.
What is the difference? Yeah, I think I'll just do that one. I don't really mess with the sound wheel too much, so it's not 100% necessary. And it's also cheaper.
No reason to pay more for features we don't use.
So a little bit of both, Wizzy. Like, I mean, we've participated in a lot of the Prime days. So we kind of know what stuff does pop up on sale, but when you have stuff in a list, you will get a notification that you like that has been discounted, like that a sale has been applied to it or something like that. And so if there's specific stuff that you're looking for, having it in a list is really nice. But I basically just spend hours sitting here looking at all of the different deals that are coming up, because with how they lay it out, you can see it all. Like we always, I mean, as long as it's a gift card we'll use, they'll sell gift cards at like $10 off. So you're basically getting a free $10. Granted, you have to spend it at that particular place, but as long as it's a place that we would use and go to, it's free money. So I try to jump on those.
And a lot of those are good for like half a dozen different places too, which is nice.
Yeah. Amazon will actually do that fairly consistently.
Yeah.
They'll have like those multi-location gift cards, which is nice. And then anything that is an Amazon brand usually goes on a heavy sale. So if anybody's interested in like a Ring doorbell cam or like any of that kind of stuff, like Amazon owns that. So a lot of that stuff gets heavily discounted. Mountain Dew spilled on it. Can't justify a new one. This one won't die. It's not even a chroma version. It's only green backlit. Yeah, I feel like I've taken pretty good care of this keyboard. I've popped the keys off maybe twice since opening it up out of the box to like give it a really good cleaning, and then I run the air can through it semi-frequently. I mean, the biggest issues with stuff at our place is dog hair. We got
Looking at you.
Yep.
This guy.
Rufus over there. Can I get it?
Rufus. That one.
Hi, Gore. What are you doing?
He's just chilling on a queen size bed with 4 pillows, a blanket, Chewbacca, and Grogu.
Yep.
And still grumbling. Still grumbling.
Yep. Not spoiled at all.
No.
But I got it on sale this last time. Have 3 different versions of it. Nice. All right. What else is? All right. So this is part of the reason why I wanted to actually do this on stream. I need advice on monitors. I have had the same monitors for.
When did you get out?
No, I think Lando,
I think
that is not your booze.
that is not yours.
Damn booze hound over here. Had to switch platforms. No worries, Wizzy. I can still see you.
You've had them for a long time. Have you had them since
I think
the apartment, like with Mike?
No, because the with so that
I
was
just had to
that
figure
was
out if these monitors predated our marriage.
I don't think so. I think I got them. So when Gone
Yeah.
gave us the computer, I think I got new monitors for that.
Okay.
So
So
that
that
would
was
be-
2016-ish,
Yeah, 5-7 years.
right before Mini-Beard.
I hate
2016,
YouTube and Twitch.
2017.
Yeah, me too. When are you going to get a beard like Mrs.Beard? That's fucking rude. Doesn't have a
Does
beard.
he mean no beard? When are you
No,
going to get rid
he's-
of the beard?
He's referring to me
Oh, I know,
being
but
your
I'm
beard.
not.
Listen. Wait, I can't make jokes like that. Get banned on both platforms instantly. um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I hate YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, no, I hate both of them as well. unfortunately, with the way that it's laid out, YouTube is fucking over the viewers less. And so it's kind of a pick your poison thing. Amazon's getting really fucking ridiculous with their ads on Twitch. So yeah, monitor. I have not like been in the monitor space with stuff for 5 to 7 years, somewhere around that time frame, and so I have no fucking clue what is good. And I'm also contemplating a third monitor to run a 3 monitor setup, um, specifically because I want to. But what's that? Oh, that's what.
When figuring out your monitors.
So it doesn't have it on here. What would lawful good, the left, the middle, but then this? What would that be?
I think that would still be chaotic neutral.
It's still chaotic neutral
I
because you're
think
just
so.
adding a third one over here?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have lawful neutral? Yeah, with the laptop. I am currently neutral good. Chaotic evil. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a little nuts. Lawful good all day. See, and I'm thinking if I want this third one, if I want to make it vertical and kind of use that as like the Discord stream chat, all that different stuff on there. I'm basic as fuck. Are you true neutral?
True neutral.
Actually, no. Wizzy's not even true neutral. It's whatever a single laptop is.
Yeah, I mean that's where I've been working out of for ages.
Well, you have 2 laptops.
I have 2 laptops.
You're like lawful evil. Like
yes.
even more lawfully evil.
Oh, it's so gross.
You're over here.
It's so gross. Yeah. It's been time to upgrade my setup for a long time. I understand, Wizzy.
It's a sad existence for me. No, you're just saving up.
Right?
No, I would lose my mind with one monitor. 100% lose my mind. Well, and Grumpy, you have a couple, like because you have your security system up on one, right? But that's like that's not like connected to the computer. That's like a whole nother. So aren't you technically running like 3 monitors? Oh, a 4th. Okay, so you currently have 3.
I'm usually running 3 at work. I have my dual monitor plus the laptop.
Let's see what
that just docks in.
Let's see what PC Gamer is being paid to tell us is good. I don't know, Wizzy. That's one of the things that I'm contemplating as well. Like, do I care about the 4K? All I really know right now is the size. I don't want it curved because curved monitors are stupid. And then I'm debating between 1080 or 4K. It's curved though.
Ew.
And before anybody says anything, I have done stuff on a curved monitor. My brother has one, and not a fan. Like, I will say this. It's okay for a single monitor setup, but multiple monitors I do not want curved. because my OCD will not let me put those next to each other and have two fucking divots like this next to me, and then especially a third. I would want it to be in a fucking circle. So then I would need huge fucking monitors for it to be like all around me, which would actually be really fucking cool, especially
At that
on
point, you
stream.
built a VR room.
Yeah,
Like,
imagine just a dome of monitors all the way around me.
yeah.
And so like when I'm streaming what's happening in front of me, and then my webcam is showing like behind me.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really cool, in like a flight simulator or something like that. Never gonna happen, but that'd be cool.
I don't have a lot of height to play with either.
Just put a cam on that bald head. Just
GoPro. Just
GoPro it.
dome mounted.
Dome mounted. Bright as fuck. Huge color array. All right, what do we got here? I'm just kind of curious to see like the specs on what's being recommended. No, I don't want your... I don't actually know. Okay, so 3840 by 2160. So this one is 4K. Oh, it also says 4K right there. Smart. We'll give that one a look. Oversaturated sRGB mode. G-Sync, FreeSync. I don't think I would want to go with a gigabyte, but I'll check it out just to see what the price points are. Yeah, I mean, I had a Samsung TV from when I was in high school. Junior, senior year, somewhere in there I bought it. Or I didn't buy it, but I got it for like Christmas or something like that. I had that thing for like 10 years. Almost. That's what I was on in the apartment with Mike. That experience alone has made me extremely... I'm a very brand loyal type of person. Like, if I see something run well, not break, like do exactly what I need it to do, and last a long time, I will stay loyal to that brand until proven wrong. And that was Samsung. Those are the monitors that I'm running right now. I've stayed... When it comes to monitors and TVs, I typically stay to Samsung. I've had good experiences with them. So I haven't really branched. I'm not getting Dell. I do not trust Dell. Alienware is just Dell 2.0. Dell. Don't know that one. When I hear Gigabyte brand, I think more PC builds. So maybe they make good monitors, but check it as a price point. Got the MSI last year. It's a bit dark. So our MSI laptop has lasted a long time.
Yeah.
Because I got that on my... Was that my first Guam trip? No, I think we got another one.
I think it was the second.
Second, yeah. I think it was the second Guam trip.
Yeah.
So we've had that MSI gaming laptop for...
Yeah. And you ran that until you got your computer.
No. I got that specifically for deployment.
Okay.
Because I already had a computer build. So I had an MSI early on that I was gaming off of. Like I would plug a keyboard and a monitor and a mouse into it and just use it as a desktop, but it was still just a laptop.
Yeah.
Then when I was in the apartment with Mike, that's when I did my first build. And I built that myself. Because that was when I did the...
I feel like you didn't have a build until...
No, because that's...
our donut apartment. It might not.
No, I had it in. I remember building it
Okay.
in that apartment.
Okay.
Because that's when I did half of the parts purchased on Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
And then I waited till the Christmas sales to get the next part. So I ended up getting like a $2,500 build for somewhere around like $1,800.
Yeah. And it's been Cyber Monday ever since, guys.
But yeah, so that was my first like PC tower build.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, buy MSI again.
Yeah. Well, and then I've
running
been
2
running that
Dells.
since you got back from Guam, really.
Yep.
I've been running that, which has been ages now, but I use it mostly just for web stuff, not a lot of gaming, honestly.
The LTT video. Oh, hey guys, go check out this person. They're live. Is it this one? Wizzy? I'm assuming so. Oh, he also does a best of 2020. I have seen this guy before, though. I wonder if he has actually a, like, monitors for 2022. I won't touch a monitor for the main gaming one. Oh, okay, yeah. That's 2 years ago. 10 months ago, these are not in order. We'll just see if this is
upon us. And if your friends and family, allow me to introduce the #1 best-selling monitor on Amazon, the $90 Acer SB220Q. You may remember this unassuming little beast from our El Cheapo build, where it stood out as one of the system's best value components. Not only is it full HD 1920 by 1080 with FreeSync and a much appreciated 75Hz refresh rate, but its sleek chassis houses an IPS panel for improved viewing angles and color accuracy that's not utter garbage. Now, of course, the stand is about as basic as it gets, and it doesn't even have a DisplayPort input, but we're willing to live with that considering its 2-digit price tag. Now, if you're in a similar situation, but you can scrape together an extra $60 or so, this best-selling Scepter is 2.5 inches bigger, curved, if you're into that, and it rocks a 144 Hz refresh rate. Now, it uses a VA panel, a tech on the market that also has a refresh rate of 144 Hz, the CQ27G1. This thing is an absolute standout at under 250.
another curves.
If this sounds like the monitor for you, hold on a second though, because the next gen version, the CQ27G2, is now available in China and is coming to Amazon.com in mid-December. It uses a different G-Sync compatible panel now with a tighter 1500R curve, and while we haven't actually tried it yet, all signs point to it being a very good value, just like this garment I'm wearing. LTTstore.com. Now for the main event. If you're prepared to drop a decent chunk of change on a strong mid-range monitor, we've actually got a couple of recommendations for you, starting with the 144 Hz category. One of the most exciting monitors of the year for us was the LG.
Is that the one? 27GN. No, it's a GL.
G27GL850B, purported to be the first IPS monitor with TN level 1 millisecond response times. Now, in reality, the monitor can't really approach that figure unless you enable completely unsightly levels of pixel overdrive. But even if you dial it back, the response times are still fantastic with shockingly little motion blur for an IPS. It's a 1440p monitor with adaptive sync, including the G-Sync compatible certification, and LG's NanoCell tech gives it a very wide color gamut despite the fact that it's using an 8-bit plus FRC
right, I'm liking
panel
that from
rather
LG.
than a true 10-bit one. Now, is the monitor perfect? No. It's an HDR-ent monitor thanks to its pedestrian 350 nits peak brightness, so the contrast isn't amazing, and it does not offer a backlight strobing mode to further improve motion blur. But in my opinion, LG more than made up for that by pricing this new technology and impressive feature set at a $500 point that we consider very compelling. So compelling, in fact, that you actually might have a hard time tracking one down this time of year. So if that happens, here's plan B, the ASUS VG27AQ. It's $75 cheaper, can be overclocked to at least 155 Hz, and was the first display to support backlight strobing with adaptive sync turned on. And this is called ELMB Sync in ASUS speak. So if you're looking for an IPS with low motion blur, clearly, these are both great options. Of course, another way to combat motion blur is simply to have even higher hertz, like say 240 of them. Now, the undisputed champion in this category for the past couple of years has been the BenQ Zowie XL2546, because even though most 240 Hz monitors use the same 1080p TN panel made by AU Optronics,
Does that increased hertz actually matter? Like, haven't we reached the point with monitor technology that most human eyes can't tell the difference? Especially if they're like bad, like mine. Like, am I crazy in that? "60 hertz bad, 120 plus is good." I believe the video I linked you will show the difference in hertz. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lizzie.
So, you got yourself a new Thunderbolt laptop.
I
but
did?
It only has 1 or 2 ports.
When did that
When
happen?
Steve Jobs unveiled the original iPhone back in 2007, the year I graduated high school, he pitched it as a music player, a phone, and an internet communicator all rolled into one.
Are you getting it?
And the crowd went nuts, because who wants to buy 3 devices when one device can do it all? Fast forward to today, and
Right. No, so I know that the hertz matter, but is there a certain point where they don't matter? Like, is there a certain point where you're just arbitrarily buying a big number? Like, I know, like, going up to like the 144 is important, but would I want to pay another $100, $200 to go up to 200 to 220 to, like, does anybody? Because I remember reading something, it was a while back, but, and I can't remember if it was pertaining to hertz or FPS. But that at a certain point, like, the human eye can't really even pick up on it. So it might have been something completely different. Like I said, my knowledge of computers is basically everything but monitors. The active sync portion.
nice. It's also nice that LG lets you choose whatever overdrive setting you want, even when adaptive sync is turned on, something we did not see in our recent review.
144
of
is
the Samsung
best bang for your
Odyssey
buck.
G9. Back to the LG. In order for them to get that
Okay.
1 millisecond sticker on the box though, they definitely use the faster setting, where aggressive pixel overdrive introduces garish inverse ghosting or coronas that are really distracting in-game, with no real benefit in my humble opinion. I will definitely be keeping it on fast. So yes, the 27GN950 is great for gaming, but this monitor is 4K. It probably makes the most sense for gamers who also are creators, and it delivers there too. Out of the box, the color accuracy on our unit was squarely in professional territory, with deviations below what's detectable by the human eye.
All right. Yeah, this is the question.
You guys loved our last video using a high-speed camera to investigate the real-world performance impact of upgrading to a high refresh rate.
Oh, this is the
We
one
set
with
it up
Shroud.
So that while we are running...
Wait, I think I saw this. Yeah, I've watched this. What was the long what was the TLDW on it? Because I think I remember it being that it was that Shroud was able to notice, like, that he did better. The worse you are at games, Hertz is a huge return. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm still debating between 1080 and 4K, but I'm leaning towards 4K because this is going to be an upgrade that even if I get it now, like through PrimeDay, because a lot of gaming stuff goes up for sale on PrimeDay. That's why we're talking about it here. But I'm leaning towards 4K because anytime I get anything computer-wise, I want it to be future-proof. And I know technology is never completely future-proof, but I want it to be reasonable price point, but future-proof. Usually like to get around 5 to 7 years out of my computer-related stuff, minus the keyboard, or minus the mouse. So Hertz-wise, before I was looking into it, I was leaning towards 144. I think 4K. Size-wise, what's the optimal size? Is it 32, 27? I'd have to measure what this one is, actually. Do I still have the measuring tape here? I do. So I have 27 currently, so I probably wouldn't want to go any bigger than that because my desk could handle a third one.
And literally nothing else.
And then that basically takes up the whole desk. 3 of them. So I want to stay at 27. Probably 4K, 144 hertz. What was the other part of the question? Size, hertz versus. Okay, yeah. So those are the 3 things that I'm kind of looking at. Monitor arms to help with desk space. Yeah.
Oh, so you can like stack it.
Yeah.
The problem is that we can't really wall mount.
Well, I think it would just mount to the back here.
Okay.
Because there's a lip on the back of the desk here that it mounts there, and then the monitors mount onto the mount, and then you can kind of put it where you want it. Yeah, I do remember seeing this though. And it was a good video. All right, so knowing that, let's look at that's bright.
That is bright.
Let's look at what she's sent me here. I'll just go with this. What the fuck is this?
Are we gonna judge Cheese for his recommendation?
Well, here's the Samsung right here. Too big, not 4K. Ton of hertz though. There are some wall mounts though. Yeah, no, we wouldn't want a wall mount. Not in this house at least. Oh no, I 100% agree, Grumpy. And that is where I can tell the difference, especially in a game like Overwatch, like any kind of shooter that I play. I 100% can tell the MS. When I go from 30 to 50 MS because the game is in a West Coast server, like I cannot play Overwatch with West Coast people because then it ports me over to the West Coast servers and gives me too much MS that it absolutely fucks with me in shooters. So MS is something I 100% can tell the difference. Hey, Gruntag, appreciate the sub on YouTube, man. Welcome over. Go with the 1440 over the 4K. So what Okay, that's just talking about the dimensions of it. Oh, Cheese and Grunt Tagger on YouTube. Yeah. Tell those slackers on Twitch to come over. Sheesh. Well, Wizzy started on YouTube and then she switched back over to Twitch. Yeah, I'm able to see both of your guys' chat, but then I also have the chat in on the overlay there, so you guys can see what everybody's saying as well, regardless of what platform you're on. If I came over to YouTube, then I wouldn't be a slacker anymore. It is. It's better on that side. But like I said, I'm not a fan of what they're doing, and YouTube is getting better. So. Can you tell the difference?
Right.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to read through. Oh, that's a good point right there too. Is then I'm not having to worry about getting like a 4K rig. So the current best version, according to these guys, the current best version is 1440p, but games are slowly adapting to 4K gaming. So maybe I look at the 1440. Yeah, and that was kind of the good point. I think 1440 is a sweet part right now. 1440, 144 hertz HDR. One thing I like about monitor arm mounts is you never have to worry about stable base on monitors too. True. Use my 1440. All right, so let's do this. You guys have convinced me. I like 1440. Is there a way that I can navigate this to show? Does anybody have experience with ASUS when it comes to monitors?
My primary laptop in college was Asus. I did okay with some like nerdy software stuff, but I didn't really game on it.
I will use 1440p for my side monitors once I upgrade to 4K, but they're easily another $80 per monitor. Not upset with it, but it's not wowing you. Well, I don't necessarily need to be wowed. Like I need something good. I need to upgrade. Because then when Ashes comes out, like before Ashes comes out, I'm gonna get a new build. This current build will switch over to Mrs.Beard along with the monitors as well. Like none of what we have is like bad. We more want to just look at it in relation to PrimeDay, because if there's a really good deal on something, then I can go ahead and get it early. They were pointing me towards Asus Tough G-Sync when I thought mine was failing. Okay. Welcome in, by the way, AG. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, helping me go through this here. Asus ROG. From Micro Center, I said it was best on display for the price. They gave me better monitors, but they were 75 to 150% more expensive. Gotcha. Okay. So Asus might be the price point in which we should look at. HDR. I mean, it's got decent review rating. $27, 170 overclocked. Okay, so what is it baseline? Probably 144. Only 1080? Okay. All right, well, let's add this one to the list. And oh, here's the Asus Tough that you might have been talking about. Your Asus has better brightness than your MSI main monitor you're using now. Okay. They will. Yeah, I'm assuming that the HDR10 is brighter, if that matters. Not necessarily, but I don't know if I've ever really dealt with a not bright monitor. Like, I don't know if that's really anything I've ever like experienced. There are HDR 400 and HDR 10 models. Okay, so you're saying that the HDR 10 is better? So we got HDR 10 here. So that's, I mean, this one's checking all the boxes. The ROG is checking all the boxes. There's this other one here. Okay, so this one's a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip that one right off the bat because I do want to stay at that 27-inch size. The second you look at your phone, I mean, my phone runs in that like nighttime whatever mode. The eye comfort shield. Not nighttime, but just that whatever. It kind of tones everything down. They should have a 27-inch version. All right, let's take a look at the Tough one. See if they have that 27. They do. Oh, it's curved though. Oh, both, they're all curved. Yeah, no. I don't want, yeah. Pass on the curved. That one's curved. Gigabyte, 10 HDR, 144 hertz, 10 or 1440. Let's see what price point we're looking at on that. Wow, that's way cheaper. But why is it way cheaper?
That was just my thought. What's wrong with it?
What's wrong
It's
with
just
it?
the brand.
I mean, I typically prefer to go with a brand that I've at least had experience with, or if somebody can tell me that they've had a lot of positive experience with. Safe eye mode means I can't read anything. I mean, I have the brightness all the way up, but I just want, like, all it does is like reduce the blue light essentially that comes from the screen. Everything is still bright. It just plays with the color a little bit. Yeah, Gigabyte. I just don't have any experience with Gigabyte, and honestly, it seems like the $500 like even their full price is way cheaper than the discounted price of the other one, and so that to me is semi concerning because if the average market price for this type of product is $150 more, why is that? What shortcuts are you taking that the other companies are not? Because the general market is 500. Why is yours $170 cheaper? And then even discounted another $40. Like, I'm all about finding good deals, but there's also quality that is a huge concern of mine. Because I don't want to get something that lasts for a year and then I have to buy it again, because at that point I may as well have gotten the other one. LG, Samsung, yeah. And that's kind of what I've been looking at. I want to see if this list has any Samsungs on it. And I know that Asus has been good. Gigabyte, Asus, and MSI are all the same corporation. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Was that the Gigabyte one, Cheese? MSI could suck it, then fuck those three.
It's interesting that there aren't any Samsungs on this list.
Yeah. Well, Samsung has even when I've looked at stuff in the past, like for anytime I've looked at like research for TVs and whatnot, like my pull to Samsung has been because of how good they have treated me in the past. They haven't really topped these lists, and I feel like all of our stuff is done pretty good. I mean, our last TV got a little wonky.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think that had to do with because it was kind of newer in the age of having like Netflix and all the apps on
All the
TVs
smart
and whatnot.
TV
Yeah, it was
stuff.
kind of newer in the era of smart TVs. So unfortunately, it probably like that application was shit.
Yeah.
The TV seemed to be fine, but that application was dog shit. Asus is the best of the three. I've been happy with my Asus, but I didn't know MSI is in that group. They sort of fallen back in the PC monitor, I think, but I loved Samsung back in the day. I have Asus, would buy again. I have no problems. Yeah, I think LG and Asus is probably where I'm at. So let's see if we can. I just want to get another one. Like, I definitely don't want to pay this much for a month. Like, I mean, even at 500, I'm probably looking at only 2 monitors. So this is the Ultra Gear line that you were talking about. I mean, if this one went on to a PrimeDay sale and got closer to 500, I mean, it would have to get a pretty decent discount. One MS, 144 hertz, G-Sync compatible gaming monitor, black. Oh, this is the 4K one.
It's the 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's try to find the oh geez, don't give me options like this. What are you doing to me?
You check them both.
I probably don't want to do the ultra wide, so I'll just do this. QHD. Wait. Is that like all the boxes right there? But then it's... I'll take a look at that one. One is 1440, 1080, 1080. You've planted the idea. I might buy a Monitor 3 if I can get the PrimeDay deal. Well, and that's why like we're doing this like, you know, a couple days ahead of time, right? Because then if you add it into that list, then if it pops up on a deal, like you'll get notified, which is great. But I mean, I usually stay pretty glued to it anyways, but just kind of have an idea of like what a good deal actually is, right? Because sometimes deals are discounted to make it seem like they're like, oh, hey, this is, you know, 50% off. But then you go and look at another website and it's like, yeah, no, that 50% off price is just the regular price. They overpriced it to discount it. That happens all the time and stuff. Yummy?
Nope.
Thank you. I said that wrong. Eris, Asus, and Gigabyte are the same. MSI and Gigabyte open the same year and place, which is why my brain meshes them together. Okay, so Asus is separate. Well, I think I need to find an LG. That's what I need to find here. Asus might have the reoccurring problem with not the craziest color deaths, but they hit the boxes I want. I'm happy with my Dell. Yeah, I don't know. Like, sorry, Gruntech. Dell's like the boomer brand to me.
Who you calling a boomer?
Gruntag. How dare you? I mean, come on, man. You're fucking old as dirt. I love you, but you're.
And mom laughs.
And mom laughs. He's not wrong. Not that your opinion is not valid in this conversation. How dare you? Oh, I love you, Gruntag. Even I won't buy Dell because it's boomer. Yep, and that's why. So I had an Alienware laptop before they were bought out by Dell, like long fucking time ago. Or no, sorry. Yeah, no, I had the Alienware laptop before it was Dell. Yeah.
I remember.
Then when Dell bought it, the quality went straight the fuck down. Yeah, no, it was like I remember when Alienware like PC rigs were like the shit. LG, Samsung, Asus, Gigabyte, Dell, Chicken Dance in that order. I would probably go with Samsung is again kind of only on the list because of the brand loyalty side of it. So I probably, based on what I've been seeing, I'd probably say LG, Asus, Samsung, and then that would just be the end of the list. I wouldn't even consider the other ones. Yeah, and for a laptop, like that's usually fine, right? Oh, yeah. So they went the Apple route.
Yeah.
Pretty set on LG. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing with LG. But Asus is getting some love from the reviews as well. So I want to put that into consideration as well. But I need to find a LG to put on the list. What is the difference here?
Where? Those
Here.
top two?
So this is Nano, and this is not. That's literally the difference. Dell monitors have been solid for me. And they're not boomer brand, take that. I mean, isn't Basin kind of old as shit too? Yeah. Fuck yourself.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I was waiting for
Yeah.
the delay to catch up. Oh, okay. We'll accept Dell as boomer, you youngins. All right, let's did they have an LG one on here? I don't think they did. I remember the jingle. I don't remember um like the actual commercials themselves, but I remember hearing the old Dell jingle in their commercials. So, what's adaptive sync versus G-Sync versus FreeSync? What? There's too many syncs. Oh, okay. All right. Is this the one that I was looking at on here? Where'd it go? 27-inch Ultra Gear QHD. Yeah, I mean, if this is the price point I'm looking at, then it would definitely be on the table. But if it's closer to the 500 range, probably just do 2, and then get a third one down the road. I just want to know what like the massive difference here is between FreeSync is AMD's G-Sync basically. Okay. Well, my build will definitely be NVIDIA. I'm not gonna go AMD, but yeah, not a fan. Not that I've ever had one, but any of the research I've done into them, no, I'm good. All right, well, let's add that one and that one. Okay. So yeah, I either want I want it to be adaptive or G-Sync.
Yeah, I think that's right. As long as it's not FreeSync.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a couple added to the list now. And I'll look a little bit more into the difference between those LGs that I put in there. Thank you, Tech Tips. And everybody else for sending me those links too to help get this figured out. Many brains are better than mine. All right. Movies, that's kind of just whatever deals happen to be there for movies. We don't need to add any of those.
Yeah.
Mini Beard's birthday / Christmas presents.
Yeah. I've gotten her a lot of homeschool and book stuff lately, and I'll keep some of those on reserve.
Links are not enabled, Wizzy. It's there to deter bots. When links are enabled, small channels get a lot of fucking bot links and stuff like that. When you don't have links enabled, you typically only get the "want to become famous" message, and that's it. So if you want to send it to me in Discord. So you said she's good on book stuff.
Yeah, school stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good on school
I mean,
stuff.
I'll probably print out some of the stuff that I found hard copy, so a little bit of a Costco printing expense, but I think that's pretty much set. She's got, I mean, the next year or two basically figured out as far as resources and things we might need to buy.
Is there anything that she needs
Um,
besides clothes?
yeah. Oh, she's just growing everything.
Well, Mimi kind of takes
And
care of
Mimi, yeah.
Mimi buys
Yeah,
her
right.
like 12 new outfits every time she goes
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
A pony. She would like a horse. And I need
Have
to,
you been talking to Mimi?
yeah, I need to talk to my mom about that one because she'll pick up that fucking expense.
I have loved all of these pictures of her with Mimi and carrying that little horse around. She's working on it.
Yeah.
I've worn it since about that time, Lizzie. Thank you. So my parents were Army and we moved around a bunch. But there's always like that box in the back of the closet that you've never unpacked. And I found my ballet flats from about that time, and they still fit. So I just never grew since then. Like,
Fuck pony, get a real horse if you have one of those ugly beasts. I'd rather get a donkey before I got a fucking horse. A donkey actually would have use on a fucking homestead. Not every female is a Amazon. Yeah, and we've talked about the donkey stuff before, Grumpy. No, 100% would rather have a donkey. I told my mom that she gave me like the "what the fuck is wrong with you" face. No.
you want to ride a horse, Mimi. We know.
Yeah, no, she wants to ride a horse occasionally on the weekends.
Yeah, not like take
And
care
then
of it and
let
on
us
land
take care
and-
of it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if we get land, like she wants us to take care of the horse, and then she just comes out and rides it when she comes out.
No, Basin.
Can you see if there are any Prime deals on Russian mail order brides? I think the Russian mail order bride market is pretty low, but I hear the Ukrainian mail order bride market is booming. Another joke to get me banned. Yeah, donkeys are fucking fearless, dude. Not necessarily fearless, but they'll stand their ground. Horses kind of freak out. What about like fun stuff? I mean, summer's basically over.
Yeah.
By her birthday, so any like outside stuff. I mean, is there anything that we want to look at for outside stuff, even for now, that isn't a birthday thing? Or
I mean, she's got that little wading pool. She's got
yeah, we have the pool,
a scooter
thing, bike.
Yeah.
Well, she has a little tricycle.
A little trike thing, yeah.
Maybe we look at a bike for like an actual bike.
Okay.
Because I feel like that trike that we have is
I think she's too tall for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we look at a bike.
I mean, I hear about the Strider bikes.
I mean, I had Redline brand growing up. I know Redline is good. I think Mongoose is still good. Is this an Ashes stream? Yep. Hold your breath. It'll get started here in a second. That pink one on the far right. Let's go. Dude, I'd ride this thing. 18 miles per hour, 40cc four-stroke, 27 miles to
All
the
36
0.32
pounds of her
gallon.
would be taken off. She is not 8.
She will hate you for at least the next 38 years.
How do you know, Itzy?
Oh shit, I thought it was just made to look like one. Yeah, no, it's a legit motorcycle, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we already had some land, I would actually 100% consider this. 100%.
I mean, I would not be opposed to her doing some dirt biking stuff.
Oh yeah, hell no.
Yeah.
Dig out a little fucking track for her.
Yep.
Ton of fun. Speaking from personal experience.
I assumed. Yeah, no, I really like her to learn how to ride a bike. I mean, it was just like one of those things growing up.
Don't
that
worry,
never quite
I'll teach
happened.
her and you how to ride
Thanks.
a bike.
Thanks.
I got you.
Yeah.
You don't mind crashing, right?
I think we're already committed at this point. Like, but at the time, it was just like Dad would go into army mode, and it just wasn't a good experience. But yeah, that is correct, Grumpy.
Yeah, correct, Grumpy, and yes, Bubba. I'll get one that has like, I'll get a custom decal one that has like an Ashes Ranger on it, shooting like an arrow, and like the arrow comes across the crossbar right here, or the frame. So it's like the Ranger down here shooting a bow, and the arrow's being fired that way. I got you.
Yeah, it was just never really a thing for us.
Dude, big wheels were so much fun, especially those ones with like the, I mean that, you know, they had the big wheels, but like on the back, and you could fucking rip and do like 360, just spin constantly going down the hill. So much fun. Have faith, brother. Have faith. No, I am worried isn't the right word. I'm very curious to see what they do with a hybrid combat as it pertains to ranged, because I feel like melee is like an easy place to start, and I think that that's why we've kind of only seen melee up to this point. Alpha 2 date, come on, need help. I mean, if I end up pulling the trigger on one of my video ideas, I might have the Alpha 2 date for you guys here soon.
That would be a happy birthday for
Yeah,
Beard.
that would be a great day, Gruntag. That's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Spin AoE spam trash. Yeah. Like I like AoE, but I don't like when an entire class is built around only doing AoE. Like all their abilities are AoE. Oh my god. No. It's a lesson you learn 4 or 5 times, and then you learn to just fucking victory V that shit and not even mess with the pedals. Like we have something like this for her right now.
Yeah.
Pull a Joe Biden. I mean, honestly, that might just be like a go to Walmart, see what fits her right. Like I feel like that's like a fit thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I would necessarily want to buy it on here without her like sitting on it.
Okay.
And that's a benefit of like Walmart and stuff like that, is you can go kind of try it out a little bit.
Okay. Get something where the training wheels can kind of come off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the training wheels can come off. It's literally just a nut and a bolt. I have the sexual humor of a 12-year-old. Tried buying one, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if this month isn't a combat update, but is the map changes. Like I wouldn't be surprised either way. Like if it was combat or the map changes. But I think that those are kind of the like I think the map change is probably the next thing that we're looking at. But it also makes a lot of sense to at least show the basic abilities for both melee and ranged. And we might not see bow. They might just show off the mage again. All right, so we'll skip on bike for now.
Okay. I'm gonna add it to the other shopping list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, Baba. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, that's kind of what I think they'll do if they show ranged. All right.
Okay.
What else for her for birthday stuff? Or Christmas stuff?
Kind of a side note, but since I am not deployed this year, I would like to do family photos again. So
Okay.
I'll look and see if there's a cute, not super matchy thing that JoJo and I can wear that are in colors that work nicely for the fam. I appreciate the Queen reference, Grumpy.
Nope, not a horse thing.
See, Mimi? No.
I feel like all this stuff is like she's just like not.
Yeah, I mean, this is
into it.
just like the stuff that clogs up a play area. Not.
We don't like getting like shit toys.
No. Oh, we do family PJs. Yeah, that's something the Beard's family has been doing for ages.
Yeah, no, my mom has gotten us every Christmas Eve. The one gift that we open is our family PJs. I mean, you guys have seen some of the pictures. When I've posted the picture of like in the Discord before of all of us in our PJs. Like all the boys have the same, and then all the girls have the same. And then
Mimi is just so excited that there are girls.
It's
to
her
include in that for a...
yeah, it's her thing. It was just her for the longest time.
Yeah.
So She was excited when one of her boys finally married. And then, not that Grant and Chris need to jump on that anytime
They do
soon.
not, no.
But now with the granddaughter as well. So
Yeah.
all the girls match, all the boys match.
Yeah. She got the girls embroidered with monograms last year, which was super cool too.
Yeah. What?
Plus, Mimi and Minnie Beard have the same monogram, which is also awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. What? What?
Why do the girls get all the fancy stuff and the boys just get like, hey, here's the Costco stuff that vaguely matches the
Because
colors?
there's 8 of you, and you don't need Lululemon.
8 of us.
No, like more. I was just.
Well, I'm not saying we need Lululemon. Jeez. Yeah, no, mom.
She got really excited.
She goes all out on
Yeah.
the girls.
And I was
pajamas.
like, oh, maybe.
To divorce my wife for that one. Never mind, I wouldn't be married anyways.
We had talked about a.
Do you want me to embroider you a pillow? Ask
That'd
her.
be super cool. I have. Oh, we should look at sewing machine stuff. That's
Oh,
another
yeah,
thing
is
we
that not
should
on the
look at
list?
here. It is not on the list.
I think I still have that one in the in one of the lists already though. The one that I was looking at getting.
Oh, on one of the Amazon lists already.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. I mean, depending on how tight we want to go, I got a couple that.
Shut your dirty face, Mason.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I've really been enjoying embroidery stuff, Wizzy. I've been I did a bunch of like burp cloths and little bibs and stuff for a bunch of pregnant friends that I've had in this last 6 months or so for me.
Sewing machine stuff for
Yeah.
Mrs. Beard.
Yeah. But I mean, I was like doing it all by hand while I was deployed. That was like the thing that I picked up. And I do not like sewing by hand at all. Like a little bit of mending stuff is fine, but that, no. So if I'm going to start doing any kind of bigger projects, I definitely want to get a machine that can do that for me. So I can just do the embroidery by hand thing that I like and then sew the rest up.
Oh my gosh, you should totally make an AoC quilt. Yes.
Maybe it'll be done by the time Ashes is. Yeah, hand sewing is just like it's all of the time without the fun.
Redbeard just asked his wife to make him some AoC stuff. Yo. Fane would be so jealous.
Is that the first thought in your head? Fuck Fane.
Fuck Fane and his custom AoC stuff that he has in the background on his stream. Wizzy, you should embroider some kind of AoC pillow or something like that though. I bet
Cool.
I bet you they'd highlight it on the community spotlight stuff on their live streams.
Any of them in good condition, Grumpy?
I mean, if you're looking to sell and they're in good condition, send us what you got. I'm not even kidding about the AoC quilt, by the way.
Oh no, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. I wrote it down.
Okay.
I'm not at quilt level, but I also don't have a sewing machine yet, so Grumpy, this is really all on you. Wow.
With the Dunier
cool.
symbol? Nice. Well, I'd wait a little bit because they've changed some of their stuff. All right, so we already have that.
We have that. We have the grinder.
Yep, I have the grinder.
Scooper.
I do want the KitchenAid brand though.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think we need a peeler. So this was the other one.
For the other pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smaller.
Because we have the
like sheet pasta one.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have the ice cream.
Yep. Yeah, we had been talking about getting a KitchenAid mixer for ages, and we're just kind of waiting for one to go on sale at Costco, and it didn't. And then Mimi got us one for Christmas last year, and that thing has been amazing.
Oh, you literally just used it today.
I did, yeah. I use it at least once a week with breads alone, plus whatever else we happen to be. We like made butter and that thing, a bunch of pasta.
We do a lot of our like
You ground up a
from
bunch
scratch.
of pork.
Yeah, we do a lot of our from scratch with that.
Yeah.
Like we'll buy because it's cheaper. Sometimes it's cheaper depending on like where you shop and where you are, and just kind of the market price at the time. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy throwaway cuts and then grind it yourself into like ground beef or ground pork.
What is a tree skirt, Wizzy? Or like a Christmas tree one? Something you put underneath. Yeah, okay. I read that first as a skirt. I'm like, what is
Yeah,
a tree
I did
kind
too.
of skirt? So, not a great question. Thank you.
Make some sundresses. That'd be cool.
Tina does a bunch of that stuff too.
So I think just this one.
Yeah, we've talked about that one before.
Yeah. See if it pops up on the
Yeah,
list.
get some smaller pastas.
Because then we're able to do.
I mean, I really
I
like.
love those for like mac and cheese.
Yep,
I know it's not technically mac and cheese at that point, but
pasta and cheese.
pasta and cheese.
I really like the ziti and the penne.
Yep.
I like those a lot. Make Grumpy a sundress.
Start an Etsy store. Old woman stuff for AoC. A lot of nerds would buy it. 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd literally buy a fucking AoC sundress for Mrs.Beard.
I mean, the voice actor for Ahsoka Tano, she's got a whole clothing line. Not
The cartoon voice actor?
the cartoon voice actor, the white one.
What does she sell, though? Like Star Wars stuff?
A bunch of Star Wars stuff.
Oh.
A bunch of, yeah.
Cool.
A whole bunch. Yeah.
I can't imagine that hex clad.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it is on here.
Oh. I mean, that's not as much as I was expecting. It's a 6-piece, but yeah, I watched another one of those videos. People just fucking destroy them.
Oh,
except
yeah.
they're not destroyed.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
and they're fine.
people abuse the fuck out of these things,
Yeah.
and somehow they still work.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what the lifespan is for something like that compared to the cast
Wait,
iron.
what? I come back to chat, and you guys are talking about cock socks? The fuck?
Only Grumpy. Literally only Grumpy.
No,
one
Basin
else.
mentioned it. Basin
Oh.
Basin started it. Yeah, we have a couple of cast irons. I like cast iron. But I like these non-stick stuff for kind of like the daily cooking stuff. But there is like particular things that we do in cast iron.
Yeah.
I mean,
You found one in a
Tortillas.
garage sale
Oh,
that you
yeah.
like.
There
It
was
had just been abused.
there was
brought it
this
back to life.
like grill pan, like a grill flat, cast iron that I found at a garage sale. They're trying to sell it for like $5 or $10 or something like that. I was like, $5. They're like, yeah, sure. It was completely destroyed, rusted out completely. I totally brought that thing back to life. Ton of fucking elbow grease, but brought it back. Was really happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we've got a couple of smaller ones. I think mostly we've used those lately because they're a good size for proofing some of my bigger loaves of sourdough.
Yeah.
Where I can just
Like
kind
any-
of set it in there in the parchment paper and let it kind of get the shape of it.
Any like steak searing or
Yeah.
really any dish that's starting on the stovetop and then ending in the oven, I basically
Yeah.
automatically go to the cast iron.
Yeah.
And then any kind of searing that I need to do.
Like I done some chicken and rice stuff in there.
Is that a wok? A hex clad wok?
Hi, son.
Neat, pots and pans. What's up, Paul?
We are not shopping for you for Christmas.
You got a wok? I've thought about it, but I don't think I would get enough use out of one.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of stir fries or Asian noodle kind of things.
So here's the question.
Sorry, son.
I want to. It's something that I would love to be able to figure out, like Asian style flavors for cooking. But it's just something I haven't put time into. Use your wok all the time, newest pan. You
It was
missed all
just-
the monitor discussion. Yeah. Yeah, we're on to pots and pans now. We were talking monitors earlier. Yeah, we have so we have a cast iron enamel coated Dutch oven, and then 2 cast iron like regular pans like this, and then a cast iron
Kind of flat
like
top.
camp kind of flat top. Yeah. They're good. No, the main reason why we're looking at pots and pans and stuff is actually primarily for the pots. Our pans are fine right now. But the pots that came in the set that we got were deeper. And so they're like the circumference on them is a lot smaller, but they're deeper because they still hold the same amount. And I don't like it. So if anything, we would look at something like this minus the big pot because we don't need a big pot. We have a giant stock pot
Yep.
for our propane burner.
Yep.
We have a big pasta pot
Yep.
that holds all of our lids.
Yep.
'Cause
And
we
then
don't-
another
and
big
then
pasta
another
pot.
and then another big but not as big
Yeah.
pasta pot. So we definitely wouldn't need that. We just need these 2 pans essentially right here. Or yeah, these 2 pots.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be huge for meal prep.
Yeah, I did a big ol' the first time I used it actually was for the
Talking the big stock pot.
the seafood boil that we did, which
It's
turned
so
out
good. It was so good.
fucking amazing. The garlic butter made it all.
The garlic butter made it. Yeah.
Garlic butter made it
We
fucking
made the
amazing.
butter.
Yep.
I made some cheater red lobster biscuits. Made a copycat red lobster biscuits.
That dipped in the butter,
Yeah. Yeah.
gold.
I know, we're good. Well, and we've got a bunch of, and what did we have in there? We had,
It was
And
like
really
it was
a
like a
spicy
spicy
sausage.
Cajun garlic butter, Wizzy.
yeah,
It was really good.
yeah. So we had the sausage, the spicy sausage, the potatoes, the corn, shrimp.
Yep.
Yep.
Like jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, giant shrimp.
And
Do we have scallops in there? Was that the other one that we did?
no, not scallops.
No.
Mussels.
Mussels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep, that was good.
But you can't test out a seafood boil for like 2.5 people. So we invited my office over and treated them to some food.
This is fucking sacrilege right here. Best part of the brownie is the center. If you don't agree, get the fuck out. If you say edges on brownie are better than the fucking dead center, you're wrong. 100% wrong. I will die on this hill. Mm-mm. You are dying on this hill then. Rather. It's like, all right, you're dead.
And I'll miss you.
Middle is better than edges. Yes, that is what I'm saying, Paul. On brownies. So what do you need for baking pan?
I need something that I can put 9. I just like chocolate. So mine, then.
Pick a side, woman. Pick a side.
I'll go for edges because then you can help the middles. Because I love you.
It's a fucking political answer if I've ever heard one.
I want 2 square pans so that I can make up rolls.
What's like square or rectangle?
Square, not rectangle. I think those 8-inch ones would be pretty good because I need to do 3 by 3 for those dinner rolls.
So I think they come in 9 by 9. I think 9 by 9 is the size.
Well, I just had 8 by 8 because I was literally looking at an 8 by 8.
Oh, okay.
I think 9 by 9 is more common. But one of those 2 I think would be fine. Because, I mean, if it runs out of space there, it just rises up, which is fine.
You're going to say edge because I like watching the world burn? Okay, hold on, Grumpy. I want to let you know something here real quick. Most people say edge. Most people say edge. Give it a sec. I'm going to say center. Fuck people. Let's go. Let's go. I knew that would get him over.
He's just toying with your hatred of people. It's got you all figured out.
No, I don't have them all figured out. I just have certain things about him figured out. And that's one of them. Listen, bro, have your own opinion. Knew what he was going to happen, but I had to go with it. No, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, Wizzy. Wizzy, you can't say stuff like that. Now he's gonna even harder disagree with you on everything. We're never gonna get anything done in the guild council. Grumpy's just gonna be like, what did Wizzy say? Exact opposite. Grumpy, the SJW's like the center. All right, I like edges now. It worked on me. I don't care if it worked on Grumpy. It worked on me. Material. Like, do you want glass? Do you want like the bakeware? Do you want the like? What are you looking for in that?
I've been using glass. I mean, I'm gonna line it with parchment paper, so it doesn't matter too much. I've been
I don't
using the
know.
glass.
I don't know if the quality of this stuff has gotten like shit over the years.
We have 1 or 2 things like that,
always
and
warp.
it's shitty. Like
They get too hot. They warp.
Yeah.
So I would say probably either glass or the enamel cookware
Yeah.
stuff or
Yeah,
bakeware.
that sounds good.
This thing needs to burn in hell. These are good though. The like the thicker ones, because that's like what our baking pans, like our flat.
Yeah,
baking
it just
pans are.
needs to have high enough sides.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Parchment paper is the shit.
It's really aggressive. I appreciate
Yo,
your comment.
parchment paper? Fucking legit, dude. Silicone.
Thanks, Basin.
I've never been so invested in choosing bakeware. That has nothing to do with me. I knew this would be a fun stream. I'm glad we did this on stream.
Are those pre-cut parchment papers?
Yes.
Yup. I would like to add that to our list, please. Thank you. So we found pre-cut foil at Costco.
Aluminum foil pre-cut.
It's the best.
Life-changing.
It's really, really great, guys.
Just
We've reached a new level of adulting, I think. This pre-cut.
yeah, Costco.
Yep.
Costco.
And it's the perfect size of our like mini baking tray. So like
Hold on.
oh,
Hold
it's so good,
on.
guys.
I don't know what personal information will pop up. So I'm gonna do it on the other screen.
Yeah.
On the other screen here.
I mean, or I could just go to the pantry and get another one. Like we have a whole box.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
You know?
that'd be way better. That'd be way better.
Excuse me, Nando.
Yeah, we have the Amazon card as well. We literally only use it for Amazon purchases. When you're talking about pre-cut aluminum foil, you are a boomer. No, I just think you're an adult and your life has become so sad that things like that excite you. What is a Costco? I'm in Minot, North Dakota. They may have it at Sam's Club. I don't know. Yes, a boomer. That's not what defines us as boomer.
Excuse me, Nando.
All right, so
So
it is Kirkland brand, so I don't know. I don't know if they'll have, but you literally pull it out, and it is a pre-cut sheet. It is 10 or yeah,
12.
basically
by 10.
11 by 12.
Yeah.
It's 10 3/4 by 12. So our small baking pan that we use for like taquitos or like, well, I guess we kind of use
Heating
air.
up anything.
If we use air, we kind of use air fryer for that
Yeah.
now, but yeah, no, it literally fits perfectly.
Thanks, Basin.
No. Go get the one, the big one. Grab
one?
the big tin foil, the big aluminum foil one. We have like a giant one in there that we got for like Thanksgiving turkey and stuff. You don't have to grab it, but we have like a giant fucking like aluminum foil one. That's for the tinfoil hats. Fuck that new noise. I use my foil the size I want. See, but the thing is it fits perfectly into the size of our pan. So that is the size that we want. It literally fits perfectly to where the edges are raised a little bit on all sides. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's excellent.
It's absolutely perfect. Just like those paper towels cut in half.
I just heard Ron Swanson in my head when I read that.
Just read everything Grumpy says in a Ron Swanson voice,
Yeah.
and everything makes sense.
Yep, it's pretty good.
We've been to fight. All right.
Yeah, so
Glass or
I think 9-inch is pretty standard, but I'm seeing 8 now as well. It doesn't need to have a lid, although I do love my muffin thing that has a lid. So that might make bringing rolls places easier. Or then I don't have to fuck with like bagging it or anything. I just put it onto the cooling rack and then right back in.
Okay. So for the paper towel fight that we are now having on stream.
Okay. I missed plot points.
I like the half sheets for the kitchen, but if it's like out in the garage or like the roll of paper towel that's like out for like actually doing shit, I like the full size ones. Same, Wizzy. We have like a bunch of kitchen towels because we go through them pretty quickly. Can't dry these banana hands with a half slice. How big bananas do you take? Listen, Paul, don't ask him sexual questions like that, okay? I may have misread.
You just put square.
I mean, would you like a set to have like a couple of different options for stuff? I mean, you're doing a lot of baking.
Yeah, I mean, but the rectangular ones work just fine. It's really just for, I mean, when I'm making the rolls.
Yeah, me. Aren't we related? Listen, this family tree is so fucked.
It's really dinky, guys.
I think it's just a branch. Like just a branch. Just floating in midair. It's just a branch. No, Wizzy, it's just a branch. He's your grandpa. No. Wizzy's mom. But Grumpy calls... No. They would be either nephew or cousins, or if they were both my kid, then they would be brothers.
How are you related to Grumpy? Okay.
So this is all pertaining to Wizzy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna iron this out right now. Okay. This is happening. All right. So. It all starts with
Wizzy. You should
Wizzy.
use her full name.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Super clean.
All right.
All right. Here we have Wiz. Wizzy is my mom because she always says, "Have a good night, kids." So.
Oh.
Red.
Oh no. Ah.
Son. Grumpy always calls Wizzy grandma. We don't know of any other children that Wizzy has except for me. So we'll leave Grumpy out for a second. Paul is my son. Son. Paul is my son. Mrs.Beard is my wife. Fucking Picasso. Fuck some. Wait. If Wizzy is Grumpy's grandma.
Wait, shouldn't this line here be from our married line? Because we adopted Paul because I was no.
Yes, we adopted Paul because I married an officer and he requested adoption. And then Paul's sister is Mini-Beard.
Yeah.
And then Paul has children and his own wife, which are our grandchildren and
great-grandchildren.
daughter-in-law.
And great-grandchildren.
He doesn't have we don't have great-grandchildren.
No, that's true.
Wizzy has
Grandchildren, sorry.
great-grandchildren
Yes.
through Paul.
Yeah.
So where Grumpy comes into this equation.
Either he's married to Paul.
Which after the banana hand comment might be true. So Wizzy or Grumpy is either my son or the son of an unknown child of Wizzy's. And then Gruntag is all the way up here because he's old as dirt. Called me a bastard? Yes. Where the fuck is Basin? So I think by default, everybody in the guild, with the exception of Gruntag, falls in as one of Wizzy's children.
So anyone could be Grumpy's dad by that logic.
Which means Basin could be Grumpy's dad. Although, I don't know if Psycho would technically be one of Wizzy's children. So, is Wizzy married to Psycho? But Wizzy...
Well, that's just some backwood shit. I don't know.
Wizzy keeps
Sorry,
trying
Grumpy.
to have relations with Grumpy. Psycho has dementia. We don't know where his line started. Yeah, Psycho's up here somewhere with Gruntag. We don't know where they exist. Roll Tide. Is there anybody else that we should absolutely figure out where they are on this list? I'm Taylor Tucky, so it fits. Oh, we need to know where East is. We have to know where East is. Because East is technically a Zoomer that we have given a Boomer pass to. I don't think he's old enough to be a son of Wizzy. Now, V-Man is like one of Paul's children. He's like the Zoomer of the Zoomers.
Oh, confirmed then. Grumpy's dad. That one guy.
Oh shit. Yes, now you have 3 kids. Sorry, I have to add another line here. And then
Actual wife.
wife. Kid. I'm trying not to dox you here. Kid. KIA. Your children have not been killed in action. Funny stream, thanks. You're welcome. All right. So where's East? East is my protected adoption baby. I don't know what that means. Like, I read that and I see it as like East is your service animal. Like East is your service baby. Tibia legit had this going on. Yeah, honestly, this looks like my Star Wars The Old Republic family tree. So where's East? Is East like just this whole nother branch off of Wizzy? Ooh. These are hard.
Is a protected adoption like one with?
You're like the uncle. No, you're the cool
What?
uncle. We send all of these kids and grandkids over to hang out with Basin. And they come back saying like,
Okay.
"Fuck you" and water and drawer and stuff like that. You know. And we're like, "Yeah, you spent way too much time with your uncle." It's called a drawer. It's got a nice spread. He's the only one who brings mama. Okay, so he's the
favorite.
the sibling that you care about the most. Park the car in the Harvard yard. Uncle Pervy. Yeah, he's the baby. Okay, so he's like the youngest and adopted. AD, adopted.
I love that you have to clarify for that one that he's adopted.
Yes.
I mean, and also Paul, but that's been established.
Yeah, well, yeah, Paul's AD.
Yeah.
After death. So don't hang out with Uncle Pervy. All right, so here we are. Oh, my camera's kind of in the way here for that. Here we are. The suspect family tree. Go ahead, screenshot this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Am I just...
You got it. It just... You keep, like, missing one letter and then deleting too many letters. Nope. Nope.
Oh my god! I can't spell family! Stream is going swimmingly.
Ooh.
Yes, Wizzy, we need that in pillow form instantly. That's what you can make into a pillow. All right. Baking pans.
Oh, we gotta bring the list back. Yeah, nice. Okay. Ooh.
All right, so we...
So
I
do not need a whole set. We have rectangular ones that worked well. I'm not doing cakes, and I don't have any current plans to do cakes. So
Okay.
I don't need
as far as
round.
as far as for it
Yeah.
lasting for a while,
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards the glass or the enamel.
Yeah.
And probably more towards the glass, and I don't think that there's like a certain brand or anything that we're going for with it.
Yeah.
So we'll just kind of have that on our list. I don't think we need to like get a notification about a certain baking pan going up for sale.
Okay. Pyrex is great. I agree, Grumpy.
Yeah. No,
We've
most
liked a lot of Pyrex stuff.
yeah, we don't get plasticware. All of our
Yeah,
stuff is
no.
glassware.
Yeah.
Goddamn government ain't gonna fucking be poisoning me with the goddamn plastic. Can you go grab that tinfoil again real quick? No, but 100%. Yeah. No, we don't like the plastic stuff.
Especially for baking. We're not gonna put heat.
Well, it doesn't stand up.
No.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Blender.
Blender. This is a fancy hand blender, guys.
We need an immersion blender.
Yep.
Primarily, or like the primary thing that we would use it for is mayo.
Yeah.
Blender from Futurama? Yes. So, actually need to look into this. Never go to the ad one.
KitchenAid.
That's actually kind of not because it comes with a container that we
That's
could just
nice.
leave it in.
Yep.
Vitamix for big boy blending. We have a Ninja for our big boy blender. All right, Paul. Appreciate you hanging out, man.
That's good, son. That's very responsible. We're proud of you.
I'm not.
I'm proud of you.
Immersion blender. So that would be cool because it has the container
son.
already with it. Thanks, Mom. Rude dad. Okay, we definitely don't need one of the most expensive on the market.
No.
What was the...
Why would they put that on the thing? If that's the only
If
thing
that's
I
the
can
only
find.
reason to avoid it, like, what? Would spend the night at my best friend's house. We'd watch The Princess Bride and then watch the Braun hand blender infomercials. Hashtag nostalgia. KitchenAid cordless.
The Princess Bride is wonderful. It's still one of my favorite movies. You had found a thing the other day about a Princess Bride themed restaurant idea. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that again. That
Yeah.
name was amazing.
It was. Yeah. Yeah, it was just like a Reddit thread or something. That's also funny, but that's not it. Yeah.
Find one that's not so blurry.
More pixels, please.
So this was the idea. Princess Bride themed restaurant. Waiter says, as you wish after taking your order. Finish the Fezzik in an hour, your meal is free. Come in a wheelbarrow and your meal is 10% off. That one's amazing. Every so often, the hostess will say, bye-bye, boys. Have fun storming the castle. Miracle Max's cure for the most deadly is on the menu, and it's a giant chocolate cake ball. They sell anybody want a peanut brittle at the door. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. I'll be your server. Prepare to dine. If a guy says he loves me, I'd have issues. Instead of a large, you get an item of unusual size. People are on their anniversary get to listen to the recitation of the marriage speech. Now that you say it, Wizzy, yes. Yes. Get back, witch. See? It's perfect.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
I don't think we need to go with like cordless.
I mean,
Like I'm kind of liking this one. I mean, we like the KitchenAid brand.
yeah. Yeah, I like the KitchenAid brand a lot.
I was just typing it. Low power motor. All right, so let's look at
KitchenAid? No? Those are only the featured brands. Are they not featuring KitchenAid? Come on, Amazon. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we need a cordless one.
yeah.
Because we're just going to be doing it on an island anyway.
Oh, you know what? They might not have a Prime deal with KitchenAid.
Mm.
I mean, we were just talking about blending it just in the mason jar and then just
Yeah.
capping it.
Yeah, we can do that. It doesn't need to have a whole thing with it.
Yeah. Oh, this is literally it.
Oh.
It just
Okay.
didn't show it in that first image. Go with the gray.
I mean, unless one is cheaper for stupid reasons.
I mean, we can put it on the list.
I'll say that was $15 more expensive.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying we can put it on the list, and then if there's one that we're okay with that's cheaper.
Okay.
So, I mean, even the black one is cheaper too, so.
Yeah.
And that would be fine. Mainly, we just don't need to have any like the crazy color stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what she was just pointing out. All right. You need
Work boots. Thanks.
what do you want?
Specifically, I'm thinking like the tall rubber ones with, I mean, kind of a nice sole and stuff on the bottom. Yeah. Like yard garden.
Like, do you want something like this, where it's ankle, or do you want like full leg?
I want the height.
Okay.
Yeah, mug boots.
Salad spinner is a kitchen staple. No, I like tossing my salad myself.
I thought you were gonna say by hand, but myself is just as good.
You toss your own salad? I'm just gonna leave that comment alone. Oh look, Asgard boots. Speaking of tossing salad. Do you want pink camo ones?
No. No.
I do think that, I mean, something like these, we can see if they have different colors, but like ones that are kind of like a little bit more fitted
Okay.
are nicer. At least for me personally, having the boots that are just, I read that as dying, not drying. Not drying it myself. Again, leaving that one alone.
I mean, with considering where it started.
Do they have any just like regular? But what I was gonna say is when they're a little bit, I like them when they're a little bit tighter around the leg.
Okay.
Because then stuff's not getting down in them. I mean, you can just put your
Yeah.
pants over them, but I like them. Yeah, I'm more on the narrower open side of it. Like I still want it open, obviously, for getting it on and off easily, but
I mean, usually for my size feet, I have big calves, so that's where I would run into an issue with
okay.
any kind of tall boots.
Here, you said 5.5, right?
Yeah.
Did that keep the 5.5 now?
Those
Oh, there you go.
pennies. Yeah, that's not what I need for working
I mean,
or ever.
we could get those for something else.
That's not for this live stream, y'all.
So I just need to put muck boots.
Maybe.
I probably don't even need to put women's in there. Did you just not have your shoe size?
Yep.
5 or 6?
Oh, it's probably because you got rid of women's in
No, it
the
was.
search up there. Because that'll change, I mean, the sizing. Yeah.
It's snug.
Yeah, they all wear their hair down while they're fighting too, huh?
Yeah, but you're pretty stocky, right, Grumpy? So you probably need to go for that like size larger for your fucking legs, I would assume. So,
So I want something to have like a good tread on the bottom too. Like they're not just like rain boots.
and I mean, I was contemplating doing like a round of like something like this for all of us.
Okay.
So, what
Do
are
we
you
need to just wait?
what are you I guess wanting to do with them? Are you talking like garden work and stuff like that?
I mean the front and the back.
I mean,
I end up
waterproof.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
waterproof for
probably
sure.
still want to do muck boots.
Yeah. I mean, I've been using a pair of like old, tall, like winter, waterproof winter boots.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, ridiculous if I'm wearing shorts in the middle of summer.
We might have
just
to try to
trying to-
find something like we
yeah.
might have to like go out, like go to like is Big Five still a thing? Big Five shoe store,
Maybe.
or over to like a
Yeah.
Dick's Sporting Good, or
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if we have a Bass Pro or Cabela's near around, but
Those shiny shoes are really cute for girl. It's about her size.
I feel like $50 is too much for some thrashers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, right. These aren't like boots to wear.
Feel that mud squish
Yeah.
between your toes.
Even better when it's dog shit and bugs.
Yep, that's not mud.
Oh.
All right, so we'll
Okay.
do chicken shit. No thanks.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. And now
And now,
for the other expensive things that we haven't researched.
so I know for stream camera stuff, the Logitech brand is really good.
Okay. I gotta get something to drink. You need anything?
I will take some of that.
America mixer.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm debating whether or not I want to get more of that bourbon cream.
Is it?
Sounds good.
Were you just having it straight?
Yeah, just over ice. I mean, it's essentially Bailey's, but ginger and bourbon.
Yeah. Stream cans. This I know nothing about, but want to learn. So typically with stream cams, you're looking for 1080p, and I'm leaning towards 60 FPS. Outside of that, it's not really that crazy. But we were contemplating something. These are like all webcams. We were contemplating getting something that we can then also have with us to like record stuff, because we have some YouTube video ideas that can't necessarily be done with a webcam. So I might need to look at best camera for because yeah, there's some ideas there. Are these all going to be webcams again, or do we just have no pictures whatsoever? So like something like this that we can then use as something to record with for videos. Is that the Elgato? I actually like the Elgato product. That's what my mic is, and my capture card is. Elgato's pretty good. It's usually a little bit pricey though. Considering buying a GoPro for outside things. And I think that the GoPro stuff has gotten a lot better over the years, hasn't it? Oh, I mean, here's literally a GoPro right here. Ultra HD, HDR, streaming limited to 1080p. Expensive if only used for streaming. How much? Loop Deck is a good stream deck from what people are saying. Yeah, I've never really found myself to have a need for a stream deck, but I'm also not doing like the crazy camera swaps while streaming and different stuff like that, so
So there was not as much of that 7-Up left as I thought. So it is a little bit heavy.
Can you add a little bit of the lemonade into it?
Sure.
Is there not more in the garage?
No, that was lost the 7-Up. We have ginger ale.
I mean, that'd be fine too.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point. Cheese. I mean, honestly, we might just need something like this with, a little hand mount thing and just a little microphone to put on top. Oh, no, I only clicked on it because it's on the list here for it was on the list for streaming stuff. But yeah, the fisheye lens is a good point. Like, so the idea is that I need to do a camera upgrade. the conversation that we've had is, do we want to spend more on the camera upgrade so we can use it for videos like not at the desk as well? Because like I said, some of the ideas that I have would require us to be doing other stuff. And once we start getting into land and stuff like that, I actually wouldn't be opposed to making videos like around what we're doing with that. So basically, yeah, spending more but getting more utility out of the camera. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, that red, white, and berry Smirnoff is pretty delicious. Ooh.
So yeah, like the thought process being, like we've talked about, like something that we primarily use for streaming, but then that we could detach from the computer, use it out and about, and then for video ideas like the interview one, and basically having it would cost more, but having more utility with it.
Okay.
And if that is a train of thought that we want to go down. Because just a webcam, like what I have now, I would just probably get an updated Logitech.
Yeah.
But if we wanted to have something to do...
I mean, would you want to do, like, homestead content?
That's what I was just saying. I wouldn't be opposed to, like, having videos showing, like, the development of the land and different stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I think that would be fun to keep track
It
of.
would be fun. Yeah.
Either way, and just kind of see the progression of all of it.
I feel like we have a GoPro.
Yeah, but the picture's crap.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we had looked at that at one point.
Okay.
And then she's brought up a good point about the GoPro. It's a fisheye lens, which would not be good for streaming.
Okay. I think
like I've seen
I mean, are we worried about obsolescence? Like by the time we get out to a farmstead to be able to have stuff to be able to do that? Already needing a new camera? I mean, there are just so many questions with all that, but
I don't think so. So like this is what I've seen before. Like this is kind of like the YouTuber starter type of camera.
okay.
Now the question I would have is, can I stream with it?
Hmm.
But basically you have this with a little microphone set up on it, then you have like a little arm attachment to it, and then you can walk
Your
around
selfie
with it.
stick.
Yeah, basically. But I don't know if it's like this right here, the little vlogger kit. Well, it's nice because it has all the buttons on there, so like it attaches, and then you have all of the controls right there.
That is nice. Okay. Vlogger kit for a reason.
But again, the question is, I mean, that seems like a lot. Yep, agreed, Grump. Yep. I mean, that might even be like a Costco thing. Like a Black Friday Costco deal.
That's a good call. Yeah. $800 is
And it's not
a
anything we
little
need
steep for
right now.
starter. Yeah.
I feel like we could probably borrow a camera to do that video idea.
From who?
Ask around. All right, so we'll put camera on the back burner.
Okay.
Let me. Less.
There?
Oh.
What's that? Oh. This wasn't loading.
So this is what we are looking at potentially for a bow. What are the thoughts that we have around that right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Or Beard.
Yeah, my
Oh, yeah.
kind of turned a greenish yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. But that wasn't during the main... That was just because you wanted to try if left-handed would be better.
Yeah,
for
no,
eye.
that
Yeah.
was, which it was, because, so,
Yeah.
I mean, those of you who shoot will know what, guns primarily, but, I am left eye dominant, but mechanically I'm right-handed. Like, right foot, right hand, everything. I'm not ambidextrous. But when it comes to shooting and sighting and whatnot, I'm left eye dominant. And so with the bow, I was having a hard time I kept pulling to the left on a lot of stuff. And basically what the instructor told me was like, well, you're kind of just shooting to the left. And then she's like, you might be left eye dominant. And I said, well, I'm pretty sure that I am, because when I'm shooting pew-pews, I forgot YouTube doesn't like that word. So gotta say pew-pews.
Pew, no pew.
The anatomy of a pew.
Right.
And so I decided to try the left-handed bow. You don't have to worry about the hertz frequency of a bow. So I tried the left-handed bow, and I just like visually it was better. And that's what I do with pew-pews. Or both closed.
No.
But I have trained myself to do that with guns. But the mechanics of a bow, like I have not really, like, the first time I've really shot a bow was just a couple of days ago when we went to like the archery clinic that they had on base, where they like teach you the basics of everything.
But it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
ammunition isn't hard to get.
Yeah.
And stupid expensive.
Yeah. And it's something that we literally could go to their archery range for free whenever we want, as long as it is daytime.
Yeah.
I have a longbow for when I RP. But yeah, ton of fun with it.
Yeah.
And considerably cheaper than adding to the Pew Pew collection. And also with where I live right now, we're not really going out and pew pew shooting right now, intentionally. So this would be a new skill for us to learn, and something that we've already started to enjoy, and something I would really like to get Joanna involved in.
That would be cool.
I mean, I feel like just another kind of like 4-H thing that she could kind of be involved in, because I think 4-H has like shooting, archery, farming type stuff
Oh,
in it.
I mean, I would love for her to have exposure to all of those opportunities. Like, I think I saw archery in Robin Hood Men in Tights, and and
Yes, accurate depiction.
Yep. And very briefly in one scene in 10 Things I Hate About You. Tights. That's right, Threather. That's right. Yeah, Robin Hood Men in Tights and Princess Bride are and have been my favorite movies for my entire life, basically. But short of like a Ren Fair little things, like I hadn't really had a chance to do it, and they just happened to be offering an archery clinic during one of the 2 weeks when Mrs.Beard was with Mimi. So
Yeah.
it was a convenient time for it. Didn't have to figure out childcare or any of that. Yep. That's right, Grumpy. I love that you know that. The Heath Ledger one? Grumpy. Grumpy.
I don't think I've actually seen it.
Which one?
10 Things.
Really?
I don't think so.
It's
like
it's
I
the
can
Taming of
see
the
the cover.
Shrew.
I can see the cover.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
the
don't think
Taming
I've
of the
ever
Shrew,
watched
just in like 1990s suburban Washington.
it. Spoiler.
She did. She did.
Movie night. That might be a good Discord movie night.
That was a fun one. But yeah, Kat in that movie was in archery. And I'm pretty sure she hit somebody, like on purpose. I don't remember.
I will not surrender my man card. I mean, I don't think anybody's trying to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you're just a little insecure about your man card there, Threather. And then I guess for like those of you that are seeing this, like I came to this bow off of research onto other bows. This is good from a beginner, intermediate, and then will do you well going into like knowing what the fuck you're doing. I don't want to necessarily say expert, but you know, knowing what you're doing. So like the beginner, intermediate side. And I think kind of the question that we're just having is it something that we're wanting to expend on?
Yeah.
So
let's check this one out. What are the other pictures on there?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, so it's got the quiver built in. That is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
holder there.
Somebody on Alone had that when we were watching that earlier.
Oh, well, they can't use compound bows on that show.
Oh, what was I thinking of then? I feel like I just saw it.
I mean, I think there was a guy who had like their kind of quiver built onto the side of their bow.
Okay,
But it
maybe
wasn't.
that was
But it
it.
wasn't a compound bow.
Okay.
It was a recurve.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, unfortunately, Grumpy, we don't have out here. Not initially, Wizzy.
I'd love to be able to work up to that.
Yeah.
Get some land and be able to hunt on our land with our bow. Like, that would be super cool.
As it is right now, we went to that bow clinic and we had a ton of fun with it. Like, and I feel like we actually picked it up pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't miss the target once at any distance.
I mean, there were
until
people
I
in the
went
class.
to the until I went to the left-handed, but then I
Yeah.
was all fucked up mechanically.
Yeah, there were people in the class who like didn't understand the concept of a ready line and like a basic range
Oh
safety.
yeah, basic yeah.
So there was that. We might have been new to bows, but we weren't new to the general concept of that kind of a clinic
Of
or shooting
of
or
tools that can kill things.
right. Yeah, safety. We are not new to safety. Right, exactly.
Yeah, no, I don't like going to pew pew ranges and dealing with stupid people. Like, I'm all for like taking somebody who's never shot to the range as long as like I am the one telling them what to do. But like, I can't say, because the range that we went to in Ohio was pretty good.
Yeah.
But then we went to a range in Tennessee where there were these people who had never shot before and didn't have anybody with them who had shot before.
Oh, jeez.
And we were right next to them, and they swept us. And luckily, one of the range safety officers or whatever were right there and went over there and like started work, like after that happened, started work with them or whatnot. But like, I have no problem taking somebody to the range who's never been before. I actually really enjoy that because I think most people who haven't shot don't realize how much fun it is.
I think we did. I mean, it was our first time actually shooting bows, and we did really well.
Mhm.
Figured out the form and all that. I mean, I was missing some more toward the end, but we were also just using, like, we didn't have an assist. So we were just using our fingers, and we don't have any of the calluses or any of that built up, and that got
Well,
a little rough toward the end.
I mean, my fingers, I feel like healed up fine.
Yeah, but by the end of 2 hours, that was a little rough. But even then, like, I was still getting the distance.
No,
it was
see-
just starting to.
Brother, you got the wrong idea there. Those are the people you want to go to the range with because they have all the cool shit.
Yeah, grumpy.
All right, this is it right here, Wizzy.
Okay.
315. She was asking about FPS.
Frames per second.
Frames per second. Yep. Yeah, and we totally would get all of that, all that stuff figured out as well, Grumpy. I don't know how far back was that range? Like if you were to go from the ready line to
I'm a really
trees.
bad judge of that.
100 feet? It was a joke. maybe somewhere around 100 feet. Like we definitely wouldn't be getting it for the intention of hunting. Not that we have anything against hunting. It's just
We're not there yet.
yeah, we're definitely not. Like I wouldn't trust myself hitting to get a clean kill on something. Yeah, a training bow, exactly. There's a lot more precision that's required with bow hunting than with firearms. And though I enjoy hunting, I think that you have to you want to make sure you have a clean kill, clean hit. And I wouldn't trust myself not to fucking maim an animal with this thing. Yeah. I mean, generally speaking, yeah. But that necessarily, yeah, that's not necessarily the deterrent. It's more wanting to make sure that, I mean, A, I know what I'm doing, and B, making sure that it's a clean hit. Because I'm not just like some crazy redneck that wants to shoot everything that moves. Well, I kind of am. But when it comes to like hunting, like I want to make sure that it's a clean hit. Yeah. .315 will drop a deer at 20 yards, but too slow for 40. Okay, so we could do small game hunting with it if we wanted to. Like we could take this get good with it, get into small game hunting, and then if we wanted to go to the next level, we would need to get something more big boy. Is that what you're saying, Wizzy? Or is that what you would recommend? But you really don't bow hunt further than 30 yards out. Okay, so it might actually be good for what we would use it for then. That bitch is 70 and dead those things.
Thanks, Grumpy.
Boom. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
But I mean, as far as like the brand goes for what we would be wanting, this was through the research. This is what it had landed on.
Okay.
So, and I think
Is that a built-in assist? What am I looking at there? No, so we'd also need the wrist.
well, I mean, it might come with one.
Okay.
I don't know if it does or doesn't, but you're talking about the air release.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we would get. It has the hook. That's what you need for it right there.
Okay.
You need that little hook right there to attach the release assist on.
Okay.
Which is what saves our fingers.
Yep.
And is more accurate too, because then you're not worried about roll and different stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. I just saw some extra parts on this that weren't on some other ones. So
Yeah, we I have a release on the list already as well.
okay.
All right, so yeah, this bow is already on the list.
Okay.
And well, I mean, I probably don't need to go over fishing unless it's for JoJo.
Yeah.
Because I reached out to Gon and talked to him.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I just need to follow up with him and see if he's down to make that. So
Cool.
I got a buddy of mine who's doing custom rods. I mean, we would need to get a reel for it, but
Yeah.
I would think. But he's doing custom rods and stuff.
Well, plus you would probably need a different reel than I would because my little baby hands wouldn't really be able to.
Well, so that thumb trigger thing that I was talking about, that's
Mhm.
more like the easier side of stuff.
Okay.
We wouldn't get you one of those.
Okay.
You would just need a regular reel. No, not bow fishing, just regular fishing.
Sorry, transition. Break.
Yep, break.
Fishing.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else that wasn't on our list?
Yeah.
What?
There's just always other stuff.
Well, no, I know,
PrimeDay
but I mean, as
things.
far as stuff that we kind of want to put into a list,
Yeah.
so we get notified of any price changes on it.
Any goober things?
Any goober things? I mean, we should probably look at dog food
Yeah.
because of all the because
Issues with dog
if there's
food.
any dog food on sale right now, that would
Yeah.
be good to get because that shit's getting pricey.
And hard to find.
I think this is the one that we just recently got them, right?
Yeah. This is that last one.
Salmon. We like the fish with further coat.
So they're dumb but also handsome.
Anything else for the dogs?
And I keep seeing splash pad things pop up. Kind of sometimes for dogs, sometimes for kids.
These things?
Splash, yeah, like that.
Just,
They'd just be terrified.
just get them a sprinkler.
Steve Struthers comment.
Dogs, kids, same thing. Do you know what we need to do on stream? Which would make a great fucking video.
No!
Dog toy, kid toy, adult toy.
Yep.
I'm literally going to
Plus,
see if
it's
I can
the
get...
same thing.
I'm literally going to try to find like 50 fucking pictures of like
Yeah.
dog toys, kids toys, and adult toys, and we can go through it together as chat. And it'll be like
Oh my
a
gosh.
great like 10-minute segment. You can
Yep.
turn it into a video.
Yep.
Fucking perfect.
We've been playing this game for how old is Mrs.Beard now?
We were playing it
Plus
before
one
then.
or two.
No, we were playing it before then.
Yeah.
When we got Rufus. This is when we started playing.
Since 2014, y'all. We've been playing dog toy, baby toy, sex toy.
Yep. Which is it?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Depends who gets to it first. Rufus, do you want to come say hi?
Come here, Rufus.
Come here. Yeah, come here.
Come say hi.
Yeah, come here.
Come here, Cooper.
Up.
You got him?
Yep. Up. Thank you. Come on. No, come up.
Up.
Come on.
You gotta pull him up.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh.
Hi,
Oh,
Cooper.
Rufus.
Hi,
You're a
buddy.
good Goober.
There's Rufus.
Yeah. Say hi. Oh.
He's like, let me down.
Uh.
Abuse.
Lando, do you want to come say hi? Come here. Lando, your turn.
Lando.
Come here. Come here.
Come here, Lando.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a Lando. Mm.
He's the handsome dumb one.
You go, boys. Go lay down.
We'll send you a picture of the dog toy my niece and nephew bought my dog when we adopted it. It was 100% a light up sex toy. Yeah, I'll use it. I'll use it. Oh yeah, this fucking thing. I mean, they're just not like overly excited about the water.
They're not.
Like I tried with Rufus because we took him to and Lando. Didn't they go camping with us when we went camped out on the beach on the river? When I got fucking
Did
sunburnt.
we have Lando yet?
I don't remember.
That might have just been
It might have-
Rufus.
yeah. I think it was just Rufus.
Yeah.
Are you sure this is a toy you need to get him? They insisted. She was embarrassed when we opened it. I mean, that just reminds me of the toy Navik sent me.
Oh,
So
I
my
remember.
a group of gamer friends and I, we would like send each other gifts on Christmas and stuff like that. And I had sent everybody we were all like really big into Overwatch at the time, so and I knew what all of their favorite teams were, so I sent them like a jersey or sweatpants or a hoodie or something like that from like their favorite team for the Overwatch League. This motherfucker sent us a like 3-foot long double-ended red, white, and blue adult toy. Mrs.Beard opened the pack. Was like, John?
Beard?
What,
I got questions.
I looked
They're
at
not
it.
Great questions.
I'm like, instantly went to Discord. I'm like, who the fuck did this? I feel Lizer in this story. I feel somewhat, no, 100% not. No. It got opened, it got waved around like a lightsaber for a couple minutes, and then it got put in the trash. So how was the maiden voyage? I don't know. Y'all can believe whatever you want, but it didn't happen. So what else? I mean, I think the dogs are good.
Yeah.
I don't like spending money on those fuckers.
I mean, they already have a bunch of toys that they don't do anything with.
Yep.
Oh.
But if the glove fits. Well, the glove doesn't fit, so you must acquit. What else?
Trying to think if there's anything else for Mini Beard. So I haven't like been through her play area, and like
I mean, I did.
don't know.
I did when we organized it while you were
Okay.
deployed. So
Okay.
I think most of the stuff that's in there, unless she's acquired some more Pokemon cards, but I think most of the stuff that's in there is.
Should be recently updated ish. Purged of the baby stuff. Is that one of those sticky dartboards? It's cool.
I mean, if we do end up getting a bow for us, I would want to get one for her. I just don't want it to be like a little fucking cheap Fisher Price type of a thing.
Oh.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's either I got nothing. I'll save that though. I'll use it for the video, Wizzy. Damn nice, Dave. I mean, if you really wanted to, it's technically there for a frame. Why do you have 3 of them in your cart, Wizzy? Wait, one
Wait,
for her, one for the dog, and one for the kids.
No.
She's just using it for all 3. 3 damn active.
Yep. Yep, that's a good place to start. So first you have to acknowledge that there's a problem.
Same.
Is that like that car mat, but dinosaurs?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I literally have no branches, Psycho said to the... I mean, she is really into dinosaur stuff.
Yeah, she is.
Dinosaur headlamp.
Okay.
That indoor soccer ball is stupid. Just get an actual soccer ball and get yelled at by your parents like a real man. Every day, more lies.
Huh.
Like, I wouldn't want to get that.
No. No, like just wait a year or 2 and get her a real one.
That's amazing.
Forrest Whitaker, Wizzy.
I mean, I don't know if I want to find beads all over the house, but
No.
she would have a lot of fun with that.
Oh, she's been having so much fun with that with camp. Like between the bracelet and the necklace and the.
Don't know the reference? Forrest Whitaker, the actor, has a lazy eye or a drifting eye or whatever it's called. He's looking at you and the person next to you at the same time. All right, Basin, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Thanks for the laughs. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm not really seeing anything that.
Well, and I mean, with how Prime Day goes, we usually end up finding a bunch of stuff because they have a lot of good, like survivalist type stuff that gets put on discount usually as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes not. Sometimes it's not like discounted to the point or the quality is like dog shit.
Yeah, but that's when we got like the grow lights and the potato grow bags and
Yep.
whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's what we would need to find, Grumpy. Is something like that. I'd rather her have like the real thing as opposed to some bullshit toy.
Yeah, like we don't let her play with any toy gun stuff. No, like when she has something like that, she needs to understand and respect it and do all the safety stuff that we were just laughing at all those people for not doing.
We are responsible pew pew owners.
That's right.
Whether that pew pew is shot with a measurement of gunpowder or a bow, she is going to learn the right way to do it, just as I did growing up. But yeah. Well, I think that's about it for that.
I think so.
I think at this point. Jeez, it's already 10? Thought it was like 9 or something. Yeah, we'll probably just go ahead and call it here. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit sub. If you're on the YouTube, if you're on Twitch, go ahead and hit follow. And if you are watching on Twitch, make sure you head over to. My dad got me a Nerf pew pew, and he made me learn how to handle it like a real one. Yep. I think I started with like it was a Red Ryder BB gun. BB pew pew. Yeah. But everything was to be treated as if it was an actual pew pew. Yeah, it was about the same for me, Grumpy. If you're watching on Twitch, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Thank you for stopping in, everybody. If you're watching me on Twitch, please head over to the YouTube and drop me a sub over there. I have a how do I? Is it that? There we go. I have a video on the importance of crafting and ashes of creation up right now. So feel free to go over there, like, comment, all of that fun stuff. And we got some more ashes content on the way and some just fun video ideas not pertaining to ashes as well. But I am live every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 7 p.m. Central. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. And URL is broken. All right. Looks like that one works. So yeah, all the fun stuff. Like, follow, share, comment, blow me on all the different platforms. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Seriously. Love doing stuff like this and just bullshitting with you guys and talking and hanging out. So that's kind of the whole idea of my stream, is just interacting with people, hanging out, bringing back the good old days of LAN parties and whatnot. So thank you again, and we will catch you guys tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central. Peace. Follow me on YouTube, you fuckers.